Yeah, yeah. We back in it. Ho, is you daft? I'm just gonna master my craft. I got my team at my side, controlling the tide, and you in a raft. No grip on your path, you here for the ride, but know you might crash. I know you won't try it, yes I did the math. You not trying to clash, and I have to laugh.
Yo, yo. Welcome back, man. We got a good one for y'all today. It's a little bit different, you know what I'm saying? We got the 12 most disturbing things caught on dash cam footage. Usually we watching like on doorbell footage and stuff like that. But Chezoid always come through. Shout out him, you know what I'm saying? That's who we watching today. But nonetheless, let's get straight into it. Oh, awkward.
To face with a Mexican cartel while on a trip, and the entire encounter was captured on their car's dash cam.
I always be thinking about
the pair run a YouTube
this
channel Out Off the Trail, where they usually film natural
like
disasters,
if somebody stopped me
especially
on the road.
tornadoes. On this occasion, however, they were exploring the wilderness of Mexico, taking photos of birds.
Ooh,
the video
cool
description reads, "We are wildlife photographers and storm chasers, and we were driving the back roads of Mexico looking for birds and whatever else we could find. This is the front-facing angle of the dash cam. The guys turned onto a deserted back road, and after driving a bit farther, they noticed in the rearview mirror that a vehicle was racing toward them at incredible speed. When the truck pulled
Put
up
it in
close,
reverse, Terry.
Aaron and Logan saw armed men in the back.
No.
Panic immediately set in. At first, they tried to maneuver around the truck and shake it off, but quickly realized it was too dangerous. Instead, they began begging not to be killed. A group of armed cartel members aimed their weapons at the tourists, and a tense dialogue began, made even harder by the language barrier.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, they have guns. Jesus, Jesus. Go, no, please.
What are y'all doing? Hell, driver, I'm never driving with you again. What do you mean? You see they have guns? Bro, first of all, they stopping in front of us. I'm hitting reverse immediately, bro. We'll figure it out from there. I'm going straight. You know what I'm saying? Why are we even waiting for them? That's just ridiculous.
Please, what? No, Espanol, please. We're just...
You calming him down?
What's your name? Aaron. Please don't kill us.
No problem.
Aaron and
Oh my
Logan were so
goodness.
terrified for their lives that they nearly
Are they
passed
trying to
out,
hurt them or
one
they
after the
trying-
other. In the end,
trying to be
the
friends?
men explained that travelers had to clear their route before taking that road, and eventually let them go. On the subreddit
Woo!
Truckers, one user posted a disturbing
I'ma stop
video
pausing so
titled,
much, y'all.
"Guy on highway throws a bike on a semi-truck."
Guy
Bad
on
weather,
highway
broken
throws a
roads,
bike on a
traffic.
semi-truck.
The life of a trucker is already dangerous. But more often than not, the greatest threat doesn't come from nature or machinery. It comes from other people. Out of the darkness, a man suddenly appears and, at the very last second, shoves a bicycle right into the truck's path.
Oh my goodness. That's, yo, bro is trying to make that.
To me, the strangest part is that the driver hardly reacted at all to such a dangerous situation.
What is he supposed to
My first
do?
thought was that this was just a malicious person trying to hurt others, but there's another, more logical explanation for why it happened. This was likely an attempted robbery. If the driver had swerved, the truck could have flipped over, making it easy to rob
That's
the
what I was
truck.
thinking.
Fortunately, the driver was smart enough not to fall for the trap. The surveillance footage was recorded from a pickup truck in Chile. The driver had just pulled into a highway turnaround lane when the car in front of him began to slow down and eventually came to a stop. At that moment, the doors swung open and two men got out, one of them apparently armed with a handgun. At first, the driver tried to reverse, but there was another
what
car
you
right behind
talking
him.
about? I'm going
The only
straight
way
through
out
that,
was to move
John.
forward. He managed to push his way far enough to break through and get back onto the highway. During the collision,
W
the
that's
attacker's car brake lights came on, but the impact barely affected the pickup. The footage was later handed over to the police to help identify the men.
They get caught.
It was also uploaded online, and within a few days the real owner of the car recognized it as his. The vehicle had been stolen several days before the footage was taken, which led police to believe the men were attempting to carjack the pickup as well.
They definitely were.
It was a summer day in the San Francisco Bay Area. Eric and Brandy Gear were merging onto the freeway. By California standards, traffic didn't seem too heavy, and considering what was about to happen, that was definitely a good thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
They were driving westbound on I-580 near the 164th Avenue exit in unincorporated San Leandro.
Is that plane about to
Suddenly,
crash
as
into
if out of
them?
nowhere, a plane came into view.
Bro,
You can hear the panic in Eric and Brandy's
oh
voices.
my goodness. Is he
After
horror
all,
farming?
This isn't something you encounter every day. It was a single-engine Cessna 172, making an emergency landing. The Gears later told CBS News that it seemed like the pilot was waiting for a clear gap in traffic before bringing the aircraft down.
That is crazy,
Amazingly,
bro. I don't know
the
what I
pilot
would do.
even managed to steer over to the shoulder. Brandy quickly called 911.
W pilot?
Incredibly, neither the pilot nor his passenger was injured. Every car managed to avoid
I'm never
a collision
flying
with the
again.
plane. The aircraft itself wasn't damaged either, and neither were any vehicles on the freeway.
I don't even understand why people be
According to
driving
CBS
these type of
News,
planes,
the
bro.
pilot reported
They got the
issues
worst
with
history
fuel
ever.
pump and made the decision to attempt an emergency landing. And while it's a miracle that everyone walked away unharmed, this video is a reminder that you never truly know what might happen on the highway. Sometimes, even the sky can come crashing down. On October 1st, 2012, a car was driving along a winding road in western Russia.
This better not be
Although
one of
it
those.
was raining, the wind wasn't particularly strong.
Dang.
The road was wet, but nothing out of the ordinary, or so it seemed. As the car rounded a bend,
I was
the
about to
driver
say, what's
noticed
all
the
that
first
debris?
signs of danger.
What happened? The end of us.
Дай ход, давай, дай ход.
Oh my goodness. Yo.
Several fallen trees lay snapped in half.
Why was
across
that
the road,
doing that though?
And then, right in front of him, the same thing happened again.
You
An
should have
entire
stayed right
section
in
of
that
forest
block,
came
right? Oh,
crashing
never
down
mind.
onto the vehicle. Suddenly, they were trapped. No way forward, no way back. A woman inside said her door was jammed and she couldn't get out.
Nah, that's scary. Dang, bro. Like, what caused all those trees to fall at once, though?
Although they were stuck for a while, at least they were safe. And now, they had an unbelievable story to tell.
Nah, for real.
Judging by the sheer number of fallen trees, the landslide had swept
Oh,
across a
landslide.
wide front, making the event especially dramatic. A worker from Central Kalimantan named
what is
Arden
that?
posted a chilling video on his TikTok account, capturing a
This is
terrifying
fake.
encounter.
Fake. That's
Late
fake.
at night, Artie and his colleague were heading home after their shift when their car suddenly came to a halt on a
That looked like
forest
the
road.
girl that comes out the
Out of the
TV. Oh my
darkness,
goodness.
a
Did she just
strange
snap
figure
her head
appeared right
back?
in front of them.
This AI. Is they butt booty naked? Is she walking backwards? Where's she
Inside
going?
the vehicle, frightened screams and prayers broke out as the driver hesitated to move forward. The video instantly went viral, racking up millions of
Why is her
views.
walk so
Some
weird?
viewers are convinced it was simply a person suffering from a mental disorder, while others believe it was the work of a gang of robbers using horrifying disguises to stop passing cars and ambush the drivers. On the subreddit
Interesting.
Truckers, one user posted a disturbing video titled, "Bend That Corner." It was late in the day, somewhere in Australia. A woman was driving along a narrow forest road when she noticed
is
another
narrow,
car
bro,
pulled
'cause
over on the
look.
shoulder. As she got closer, she realized why. A large tree had fallen across the road. While the drivers were talking, they didn't realize how much danger they were in.
Why are they in danger? No. No, no, no! Move! Move! Why
A
was he driving
massive
so
truck
fast?
came around the bend and nearly slammed into the driver. The trucker called out to Dave over the radio. It's unclear whether the truck clipped the other vehicle, but it's
That's
safe
what
to
it
assume
sounded
the
like.
woman wasn't hit. Since the driver's voice didn't sound too shaken, he simply pulled off the road. This incident took
That's
place
the
in Reading,
worst.
Pennsylvania, and was captured on a cab's dash cam. The footage
Dang,
shows
the
the armed
cab with the
robbery
clear
of driver
glass.
Ralph Violetta, who had only just begun his shift.
They look like they got
This was
some
the
big
very
lips
first
through the
fare of the day.
mask. Like, why
He
they
was waiting
poking
in
out
line
so
when
much,
the
bro?
passenger in the back, who had been slouched down in his seat, suddenly sat upright and began threatening him, demanding cash and valuables.
From a taxi cab driver, bro?
Man, I don't
bro, this is the wrong person to be robbing.
Keep your hand where I can see him. I just started. What else you got? I just started wallet. Let me see your. I don't have anything in my wallet. We can do this the hard way, or we can do this the easy way, man.
Man, bro wanted to say that all his life, bro. I've heard that line before.
If you don't want to die, man. Okay. Okay.
Bro, you robbing taxi cab drivers?
Okay.
During the robbery, the traffic light for their lane turned green, yet the cab remained motionless. Directly behind them, a police cruiser happened to be stopped at the same light.
Anything in my wallet? I don't carry your wallet in your phone.
Oh, got your ass. Look at you. Look at you.
There's a cop behind us. There's a cop behind us.
What's he about to do? Oh my goodness, bro froze up. He's not
When
even
the officer
about
noticed
nothing,
the car
bro.
wasn't
That should have
moving,
been like
he
a
switched on his lights and got out to investigate.
immediately
Almost
got
immediately,
caught.
he realized a robbery was in progress. The officer ordered the passenger out of the vehicle and quickly took him into custody. The suspect was arrested on the spot.
That was the
and later
easiest
charged with
arrest
multiple
ever.
offenses. The person who filmed the video is convinced it's a ghost. And if we assume this isn't computer generated,
What?
well, you have to admit, it's strange. Slow the video down and you can clearly see. At first, there's nothing in the truck's path. But then, the moment it passes, a figure instantly appears. It really looks as if the truck drove straight through the person. The cartels in Mexico
No,
have a
don't
number
just
of
go by
ways
that
of
clip like
extorting
that, it
money
just
from
happened.
regular civilians. One of these methods has become infamous on the internet, and that's the roadblocks or checkpoints they set up on highways. This first video was captured in an unknown location in Mexico in 2020. A truck driver is forced to come
You
to
have
a
an
stop
iPad?
after two
No, that's
vehicles block
goggles.
the highway ahead. He attempts to drive around them, but the assailants quickly exit their vehicles. You can hear the assailants yell at the truck driver as they bang on the side of his rig.
What's going on? Done. Go. That's good stuff. Good maneuvers.
The argument continues from there. They're clearly trying to intimidate the trucker, but he's having none of it. The
That's
trucker
a
begins
big gear
reversing to
shift.
create some distance between them. The trucker seizes the moment and attempts to drive around the roadblock. He escapes successfully. I imagine that situation must have been terrifying,
Yeah,
and I
like-
commend his bravery here. In this other video,
That's how you're supposed to
taken
lock
Madero,
in when stuff
Mexico
like that
in
happens. Not just
2017,
stand there and wait
Mike
for them.
Thistle stops after seeing something nefarious up ahead.
Fair.
He slowly approaches. The man on the road is armed, and there's armed men hiding in the bushes. But, surprisingly, in this case, the driver is waved through without incident. I think this goes to show the unpredictability of these cartel roadblocks. You truly don't know what is going to happen.
Yeah,
when
bro. I
encountering
hope I'm
one.
never in one of these
But
situations.
I think either way it goes, it would be extremely nerve-wracking. In southern Thailand, a truly dramatic incident took place.
I don't speak.
A 6 months pregnant woman was riding as a passenger on a motorcycle when a wheel suddenly flew off a passing truck, heading straight toward her. Her reaction was instant. As
Dang.
footage from a
W
parked car's
died.
dashcam
Look at that.
shows, the woman
Spider-Man.
ducked down just in time, saving her own life as the wheel shot past right over her head. In
W.
Claremont, Florida, a bizarre incident took place outside a public supermarket. A woman identifying herself as Lisa
Is that a
Ann
whip?
Sloan
Oh
appeared
my
in the
goodness.
parking lot
This
during
is
heavy
stop.
rain, armed with a pitchfork and a black whip, while at the same time
A
trying to sell
pitchfork
teddy
and a
bears.
black whip. Trying to sell teddy bears. Bro, she's crazy. Get her up out of here. We already know what to do with people like her. We can get her in some type of facility. A pitch.
She was spotted by a Florida Highway Patrol trooper who
Whoa.
had just pulled into the store's lot in his patrol car.
Thank you.
Dashcam footage shows the woman first pointing the whip toward the officer, then turning back and menacingly waving the pitchfork.
What year is she
She
from?
even damaged a minivan by thrusting the pitchfork straight through it.
Thrusting
When
a
the trooper
pitchfork
attempted to detain
through a
her,
minivan.
she resisted arrest, but he eventually managed to subdue her and place her in handcuffs. Authorities believe she was likely under the influence
my
of a
goodness.
stimulant drug rather than alcohol.
She was definitely on something. Hell, ad. Dang, that was kind of cool. But appreciate y'all for typing in. That was a pretty good video. I actually enjoyed that one. Pretty quick too, you know what I'm saying? Get out of the way. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll see y'all again. Eventually, you're gonna see me again. But yeah, tap into the next video.
Ain't friends, we ain't buds. Tough luck, yeah, I'm different than I was. Puff, puff, I'm just looking